Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 1987 Supermod. I'm your host, Brad Drake, and this is my AWA save. Tonight, the AWA is back in Minneapolis. Actually, I should say today, the AWA is back in Minneapolis, and we are running the Minnesota Sports Pavilion, and we have television tapings. So, we know how the last television tapings went, so we're hoping that this week's television tapings go a little bit better. So the Sports Pavilion is set. It's already selected. Uh-oh, Scotty Steiner is in some trouble here with Nick Bockwinkel. Scott Steiner didn't pick up his share of the tabs. So now he's got to buy drinks for everybody after the show. All right, fair enough. A little bit of protege work here. Gosh, what a great mullet. What a great mullet. Let's see who is absent. Only Kevin Kelly is out, and of course he is injured. So let's take a look at our card. We are starting with... Now see, they threw one at us here. Now we're filming All-Star Wrestling first. We have filmed Championship Wrestling first for months, and now we are filming All-Star Wrestling first. So I'm glad I checked because we would have recorded the wrong show, but TEW is funny like that. I never quite understood it. All right, so our rundown. We're going to see Jamie West in action. We're going to see the Destruction Crew. We're going to see Derrick Dukes, Cactus Jack, and Alan West. Dick Slater's in singles action. Ron Simmons is on the card. And in our main event for All-Star Wrestling, McDaniel and Von Raschke will face Oliver and Summers. We're also going to be recording one episode of Championship Wrestling. We'll see Pat Tanaka, Olsonoski, and Peterson, Ali Khan all in action. Scotty Steiner is working a singles match. Nelson Royal will defend the World Light Heavyweight title. Sgt Slaughter, the Midnight Express, and Jerry Lawler will face Bobby Duncum in our main event. You know what time it is. Let's get to booking. All right, here we go. Shirley Black versus Jamie West in our opener. And just yesterday, we got the crushing news that Debbie Combs is going to end up signed by the WWF. So we'll have to look for another lady talent, or we'll just promote one of ours that have been doing enhancement talent and try to find some other enhancement talent to fill the spot. That's most likely the course of action we're going to take. Jamie West gets the win here on television, of course. And moving right along, we got Blackie Guzman, the worst name in the history of wrestling, and Rex King facing the Destruction Crew. And of course, we have our special 2 versus 2 match that does not show up, as you can see. Very strange, very strange. And I don't understand that. Now it's not even... Oh, the period. That's why. There it is. There we go. That's the match we're picking here. So again, we have Guzman and King versus the Destruction Crew. And I have to tell you, folks, I am very happy with the debut of the Destruction Crew here. I think they're doing very well for a rookie team. And I have been pleased. All right, there's Blackie Guzman, and here is Rex King. Rex King would go on to some stardom later in his career. Part of the Heavenly Bodies, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but that's what's sticking out in my head. So we are going to give Mike Enos the win here. And the Destruction Crew get the W on television. Tom Bennett is going to face Derrick Dukes next in a singles match. And Derrick Dukes could use all the wins he can get because his team with Tommy Jammer quite often takes the fall. All right, Tommy Bennett, and there is Derrick Dukes. And as we've pointed out before, Derrick Dukes is actually the reigning PWA heavyweight champion. I like Derrick Dukes. I thought Derrick Dukes, he was a good-sized guy. He was good in the ring, had some really good mobility. I actually listened to a shoot interview with him not too long ago, and it was pretty informative. He spent a lot of time in Canada. Baxter is going to face Cactus Jack, and just a good guy. Just a really good guy. He talks very fondly of the AWA. So here is King of the Crazy Hair, Sean Baxter. And he is facing Cactus Jack, who is now managed by Don Carson. It'll be announced here on television that he's got a new manager, and it's Don Carson. And I have a feeling Sean Baxter's hair is going to get messed up here by Cactus Jack. All right, rolling right along. Ricky Young versus Alan West. Alan West and his mustache will get a victory here. And of course, we got Ricky Young's picture back after it randomly disappeared. Young versus West. That sounds like a title of a movie, doesn't it? Right, here is Ricky Young. There is Alan West. Alan West is going to get another win here. Alan West is doing good for us. He's not breaking out. He's nothing special, but he's doing pretty good for us. All right, Dick Slater is going to cut a promo, and this could go many ways. I'm curious to see how it turns out. Here is Dick Slater. We're going to give him 5 minutes on this promo. Since we get the added time now from the changes we've made to the enhancement matches, we're just going to start giving more time. I learned a long time ago, and it's completely unrealistic, that these promos have to go like minimum 5 minutes in order to get a decent score. And it's just how it goes. So Bob Backlund's going to be talking about Bob Backlund, and I'm going to try something here. I'm going to try rating him on entertainment, and we're going to see how that works. And of course, Bob Backlund is not rated and also off screen. So the Dick Slater promo is set. And next we have Art Washington versus Dick Slater. And I'm sorry, Art Washington, but you are going to get mauled by Dick Slater. And of course, everybody says Dick Slater was as light as a feather and one of the finest wrestlers of his generation. I like having him here. All right, Slater gets the win. He's got a nice feud going with Bob Backlund. They're putting up really good numbers. All right, Ron Simmons is going to cut a promo here. And we're going to figure out what to rate him on. Jen, one of our best listeners, made some suggestions after the debacle of the last TV tapings. So we're going to give it a shot and see what happens. So Colonel De Beers is off screen. Let's take a look at Ron Simmons. We're going to turn that sound off. What's wrong here? Just looking for Ron Simmons. Come on. Right, here's his skills. And Ron Simmons is good on microphone. So we are going to rate Ron Simmons on microphone. He gets 5 minutes also. And next, Ron Simmons is going to face R&B legend Buddha Khan. And we'll see if Ron Simmons debuts that scoop power slam, which was his true finisher back then. There's Ron Simmons. I like Ron Simmons. I always did. And I think he's another one that's a really good fit for the AWA here due to his amateur football credentials. And could you imagine if Ron Simmons would have gotten to work with the Gagnes in the late 80s? You can say whatever you want about Vern and Greg. They knew how to produce wrestlers and give wrestlers a skill set. So I could only imagine how good Ron Simmons would have been had he gotten involved with them. All right, 6 minutes here. And we're trying something different. We're going to have Colonel De Beers. We're going to have Colonel De Beers attack Ron Simmons after the match. So we can base Ron Simmons off of menace here. He's got a really high menace. Let's take a look at Colonel De Beers and see what his best traits are. All right, his microphone's okay. He would do some talking. So let's base him on microphone. So there we go. Let's see how that goes. Hey, we got to try some new things here. I mean, it can't get any worse than last week, right? All right, McDaniel and Von Raschke are facing Oliver and Simmons. This should be able to go 16. Oliver and Summers. I think I said Simmons, sorry. And of course, we have to have Oliver and Summers go over. So we're going to have Doug Summers go over here, but it's going to be done by manager interference. Remember, they are managed by Sherry Martell. Okay, so we are booked. We can give this main event 2 more minutes. That'll help. Okay, let's go ahead and run this match, run this show, and let's see how we do. Like I said, it can't get any worse than last week, and I promise I'm not going to get too mad. I'm not going to drop any F-bombs. Let's go ahead. Let's get going. All right, 29 overall. No red text to doom. That's a good sign that the women are getting over. Shirley Black, I think, is going to be promoted here when Debbie Combs leaves because she's putting up some good numbers, and Jamie West is not. Jamie West, you know what? Let's take a look at this. We're going to promote Shirley Black from enhancement, and I think we're going to send Jamie West down the road. Or move her to enhancement. I don't know. Okay, the red text to doom. We got 25 overall here. Hey, what are you going to do? It's enhancement talents and a rookie tag team. So 25 overall. All right, Derrick Dukes gets the win. Gets score at 19. A 19 overall for Bennett versus Dukes. And Bennett, who took the loss, actually outscores Derrick Dukes here. What are you going to do? All right, Cactus Jack with the double arm DDT gets the win over Crazy Hair here. 30 overall. We got some rough scores going here, everybody. Oh, it gets worse. Alan West gets the win over enhancement talent Ricky Young. We score at 20. Hey, look at this. Dick Slater had a good promo, 73 overall. Very nice. 69 with the enhancement talent. Art Washington doesn't give us much here, so well done. Dick Slater gets the win. And Ron Simmons promo is not bad here, 65. I could have liked it for going into the 70s, but what are you going to do? Ron Simmons scores a 70, though, in an enhancement talent match, so that's pretty darn good. And there it is. He uses that scoop power slam. Man, Buddha Khan's a big boy to put up on that scoop power slam. But that's exactly the purpose of enhancement talent. Anybody watching this match, Buddha Khan was over 300 pounds. He was a big dude. So anybody watching this match on TV is going to see this and go, whoa, Ron Simmons has got some power. All right, and De Beers and Simmons only get a 65. We could be in some trouble here, folks, if our main event doesn't score real high. All right, we get an 80 overall for the main event. So this should help us. We should be all right here. But let's see. Let's finish up. There it is. We lose popularity in 3 regions. I don't know. All right, let's move along here to Championship Wrestling. I'm not changing our format because this is the way these shows were run. So, all right, Butler versus Tanaka is going to kick off the card here. And here we go. We're going to find Stevie Butler and plug him in. There's Butler. And there is Pat Tanaka. Of course, Pat Tanaka gets the win here. Next, we have Crimley and Williams versus Olsonoski and Peterson. And I'm not even going to try to find it. There it is. Take that down to 3 minutes, of course. So Jeff Crimley. Look at that. I think Jeff Crimley and Jeff Grilly are the same guy. That's what happens when they use different names. And his partner is Joe Williams. There is Joe Williams, Big Red. And of course, their tag team is Olsonoski and Peterson that they are facing. And we're going to give this win to DJ Peterson. And there it is. All right. Mike Luca versus Ali Khan. I believe these two have met before, but that's what happens with enhancement talents. Okay, there is Mike Luca, and there is Ali Khan. Ali Khan, of course, our Afghan communist, managed by an Arab sheik, gets the win. I have not yet finished Brian Blair's book yet. Robertson versus Steiner coming up next, and as soon as I do, I will then read Adnan LKC's book. All right, Robertson, I forget his first name. Greg Robertson, another Greg. We got a lot of Gregs. Got 3 Gregs. And he's facing Scotty Steiner. And of course, Scott Steiner is going to get the win here. And keep putting up good numbers. Got a lot of hope for Scott Steiner here. All right, Frank Reece is going to face Nelson Royal for that World Light Heavyweight title. Quick work for Nelson Royal here. There's Reece. There is Nelson Royal. Royal should be able to tap him out quickly with that Nelson finisher. And we are unique. We are unique from the WWF, where our enhancement talent matches, they actually put the title up. That did not happen in the WWF, but it did happen in Crockett, and it did happen on the AWA. All right, Sgt Slaughter is going to cut a promo here. 5 minutes. And Sgt Slaughter could cut a promo. We're going to give him 6 minutes. We're going to give the Midnights 5. So you have Sgt Slaughter. Larry Nelson's going to be with him. And then, of course, he's talking about the Iron Sheik. So let's try Slaughter on Entertainment and see how that goes. So this one is booked. And then Slaughter's got his squash match here against Billy Anderson, who was actually ended up being a pretty respected wrestler. Anderson was pretty big in Puerto Rico and Mexico, I believe. There's Bill Anderson. And there is Sgt Slaughter with the white-hot momentum. All right. This one's in the books. Slaughter will get the win. Hopefully he uses the Cobra Clutch. I really like that move. All right, Midnight Express are going to cut a promo here. They're going to get 5 minutes. And of course, Paul E. Dangerously is their manager. So there's Paul E. There's Dennis Condrey. There's Randy Rose. And we just reached out and we're trying to sign Randy Rose to an exclusive contract so we can cut down on this business of him getting tired. Midnight Express are a good team. I like having them. We're gonna definitely try to get Randy Rose exclusive to us. All right, Paulie Dangerously, we're going to rate on microphone. We are going to rate Dennis Condrey on entertainment. And we're going to rate Randy Rose on selling. We've never gotten good numbers with them. But, you know, we got to keep trying. Who knows? Maybe we'll lose overness again on this one, but we got to try some new things here. So we got Mickey Shannon and Bobby Walker against the Midnight Express, of course, in a squash match. And there we go. 3 minutes. And we got Mickey Shannon's picture back. And for those of you wondering, no, I was not able to find them. They were completely removed from the database. So I had to re-download them, re-edit them, re-upload them, all that fun stuff. It took a while, but it's done. We got their pictures back. I can't explain what happened there, and nobody I know can figure it out either. So what are you going to do? We're going to give Randy Rose the win on TV here. He needs it. Condrey is definitely the anchor of that team, but Randy Rose wasn't bad. He wasn't bad in the ring. All right, Jerry Lawler. I expect a big promo here from Jerry Lawler. And of course, he's cutting his promo on Bobby Duncum. There's Lawler. There is Larry Nelson, and there is Bobby Duncum. And of course, Bobby Duncum is going to be off screen. And we're going to rate Lawler on microphone. You know what? No, we're going to keep him on microphone because I want to see the difference with this entertainment and microphone thing. We tried the entertainment with Slaughter. So, and not Bobby Walker, but Bobby Duncum. Let's see how it goes. All right, next we have Duncum versus Lawler on TV. So this big feud here is on TV. I know we had this a couple months ago, but who cares? All right, there's Duncum, and there is Jerry Lawler. This is a hot feud. This is a really good feud for us. And of course, we're on television, so we can't give a clean finish. This one's going to go to a draw, and it is going to be a double count out. So look at that. We can give it one more minute. That should help the score. So we're at our max here, 65 minutes overall. Let's go ahead and start the show. Let's see how we do. All right, red text to Doom, only a 19. This one kills me right here. 44-25, we score a 19? Come on. All right. TJ Peterson gets the win for his team with a diving shoulder block. Look at the numbers here for Olsonoski and Peterson. They're getting over. All right, Ali Khan scores a 43. We get a 22 overall for the match. Red text of Doom, of course. And next, Sgt Steiner gets us a 52. Gets the win with that Frankensteiner over Greg Robertson. And again, I don't think he used that Frankensteiner when he first started out, but I can't find what he did. And I've done a lot of searching, and I can't see what his alternate finisher was. All right, Nelson Royal defends the title again, 47 overall here. And rolling right along, Sgt Slaughter promo only gets a 70. So now he's scored low on microphone, and he's scored low on entertainment. After we've seen him do promos in the 80s. So I don't know what the answer is here. I really don't. It really pissed me off last week. But not going to let it get to me this week. I don't have an answer. All right, we got a 68 overall. Sgt Slaughter wins with the Cobra Clutch. And we get a horrible 60 score for the Midnight Express's promo, which is actually kind of better than what we usually get. But 60 overall does not help us. We only get a 55 for the score of this match. And let's hope Lawler's promo saves us here. Lawler gets an 80. That's respectable. I'll take it. And I'm expecting we're going to get a big score for the main event here, which should help us. 84 for the main event. Excellent. Double count out. That's really good. Lawler with a 91. Duncum with an 82. Let's see if there's any takeaways. There's none. And we're bonus city here. So we should do okay for the score. We should do just fine. We shouldn't lose any popularity. There it is. All the regions, we got an increase. Okay, terrific. All right, so this is going to do it for us, folks. We'll be back tomorrow with part 2 of the television tapings. Usual deal for us. Nobody wants to sit here for an hour-long show over boring TV tapings. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you give this video a like and share this video with your friends. Join us on Facebook, facebook.com/groups/1987supermod. We talk a lot about the mod. A lot of people have different saves going. We've been talking about it. It's been a lot of fun. Join us over there in conversation. Last but not least, if you would like the mod and you don't have it already, remember, I'm playing version 6.0. You're going to be downloading version 7.0. Go to braddrake.net, drop me a line, and I'll be more than happy to send you the link there where you can download not only the picture pack, but also the database. So long for now, everybody.